All right. Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a great start to their week. As we started last week, I guess I should share with you it is officially transformational tea time. So if you want to grab a cup of tea, if you want to get a little caffeine, if you're feeling like you want a protein shake, whatever you need to kick it up for the end of the day, I would encourage you to do that with me today. I'm going to be talking to you. Oh, look, I've got like all kinds of stuff over my head here. Just so you know, this is like when I do soul intelligence sessions, it lets me put another camera over my book so you can actually see what I'm doing. I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the crazy, crazy energy that is up and about. I don't know if you've been feeling it. I know I've been feeling it. Since my summit, I've had some really high highs and really low lows in the past week. And so I was like, wow, that's interesting. What is going on here? And so I went and looked at what was happening from an astrological and energetic perspective. And I know you're all wondering what that is and what's going on. Well, as you may know, we moved from Cancer season and my birthday into Leo season, where I've got so many besties who are having birthdays. As a matter of fact, I have a bestie who's having a birthday on the new moon. Super cool. Anyway, you know who you are. I am also excited to tell you that things are shifting and they're shifting big, and you're going to want to know because you're going to want to make a plan. All right. So we have the new moon in 3 days on the 28th. The new moon is in, close to Jupiter, right? When anything is close to Jupiter, because Jupiter's the largest planet, it's all about magnification and expansion. And um, it's this new moon happens to be like supercharged. So you can use it to expand what you really want to bring in, and know that your vibration is actually going to be supported. And with what there's several different big things that are happening energetically. As a matter of fact, there's a peak of some of this energy on July 31st. Okay, so that's right around the corner. It has to do with the planet Uranus. It also has to do with um, our destiny, and the destiny point in the sky called the North Node, which is a mathematical calculation. It's not an actual star or anything, but it has to do with where we're headed. And there has been a lot of unsettled energy, kind of shaky energy, like rocky. Um, Anytime the planet Uranus is involved, it has to do with kind of chaotic energy. Um, and some of the old structures, old ways of doing things that we relied on for stability are no longer supporting us. So there's been kind of this instability, but knowing on the other side is our growth, right? And the work that we really, really want to do, which is our higher calling, our higher purpose. So knowing that Uranus has been around the North Node, which is our destiny point, our go forward point, the highest expression of our soul's destiny and what we're here to do. It also represents, like awakening and freedom and really being your truest, authentic self. So know that that's all good stuff, like what the North Node represents. It also happens in the sign of Taurus, like where it's passing through the house of Taurus, sorry. And so if you happen to be someone who has Taurus as your sign, this could also be affecting you really strongly. But by the end of July and the first week of August, not only are we going to have the chaotic and sometimes spontaneous, unexpected energy that Uranus brings us, but Mars energy, along with the North Node, they're all in conjunction or in alignment together. And Mars, right, is masculine energy. So it tends to be energy of action and fire and passion. And so all of that coming together, sort of this unpredictable energy, like pushing us to our collective higher destiny, coming together with, the Mars energy of action, all says that this week is really a good week to think about how you're moving towards your higher destiny. Like what's in you that's ignited or what's inspired in you. What do you want to bring more of in? Or what is in your life now that you need to move out or get rid of so that you can stay in alignment with your truest, highest self? And so, what we're being asked to do is to trust in this instability, which is kind of hard, um, and know that the new moon that's coming on Thursday this week will actually help things smooth out a little bit and get us on a little bit more firmer ground. So I know how it's been affecting me personally. Um, I've had, like I said, a lot of high highs and a lot of low lows. I did post that last Wednesday. My final beagle that I had, Mr. Fletcher Mann, transitioned. Um, and, it was really hard because he was a really big, generous, unconditional ball of love. Fletcher was super shy. He was one of 4 beagle rescues that I've rescued in my lifetime. And my husband and I actually haven't been without a beagle since we've been together. So it's very strange. Now, fortunately, we do have Stella. And I've had a couple people going, "Oh, no, was that your puppy?" No. Stella turned 1 on the 17th of July, the day after my birthday, interestingly enough. And so we have been showering Stella with lots and lots of love. We've been doing lots of play dates and taking her out. And she actually really loves the car. And, we're finding that one dog is much more manageable than 2 dogs. And so we are going to shower Stella with lots and lots of love. But it's been challenging. When you lose something or someone that has supported you unconditionally, that's a hard one to let go of. And I know lots of us have lost pets. I see it a lot on Facebook, and that is really hard to say goodbye to that kind of love. And for me, one of my favorite rituals is doing a wonderful meditation on the couch. And Fletcher would always sit on my lap when I would meditate, and he would just be right next to me. And that's been a bit of an adjustment. But Stella's doing her part to take up like the entire length of the couch with me down my leg. So she can't really go across my lap, but she's been my sidekick, certainly. So thank you to all of you who have sent me notes and wishes. I really appreciate it. So let's talk a little bit about destiny and what could be holding you back from not reaching yours or that best version of you or your most authentic self. For me, I have an incredible opportunity that I am excited about. I am going to be working with, in a more expanded way, Nutritional Frontiers. And Nutritional Frontiers is a company that supplies really amazing nutritional products. They sell directly to doctors, and they also own a wellness center in Pittsburgh where they sell directly to the consumer. And all of these products have supported my health and impacted me greatly. And they've also impacted my family greatly and really helped my husband's nutrition and support that he needed to be able to get cancer in the rearview mirror. So I'm very happy about that. And there's so many success stories and testimonials that I'm absolutely grateful to expand my role with them. I do coaching with them. I do lots of different cool things supporting the leadership team, the sales team, marketing team, human resources, and I get to do what I love to do, which is coaching and mentoring, and bring all of me, including my amazing method, directly to all of their employees. So I'm so excited because I'm going to also get the opportunity to expand my network of doctors, medical professionals, chiropractors, nutritionists, like all kinds of people that are in the healing profession. So that is super exciting. And I'm also going to continue to be able to teach the Soul Intelligence Method to other coaches, healers, practitioners who are looking to really expand what they do. And if you don't know what the Soul Intelligence Method is, or exactly what I do and how I do it, that's exactly what I'm going to be teaching this fall. I'm very excited to be able to offer this course. I will be offering it one night a week and having one office hour a week, just like a college professor, just like I'm used to doing back in the day. And I'm going to be able to share with people how to really increase their ability to transform. And typically people have results after just one session. So what if I told you that I truly have the answers to all your problems? Like if you are not on your destiny path, we can fix that. Okay. But I mean it, all of your problems. The key to the relationship with your spouse, the answer to streamlining your relationships with your colleagues or your coworkers, that missing piece to grow your business and improve your wealth and prosperity, maybe even the magic elixir to improve your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical health. I know it sounds too good to be true. And I would probably say the same thing, except I know better. And the simplest answer is it's all within you and your power to shift all those things. But most of us try doing it on our own all the time and we fail. And the truth is that the real game changer here is something called bioenergetics. So, what is that and why don't you know more about it? Well, it's the science behind the connection between your physical and emotional health, right? I talk a lot about IQ, a lot about EQ. So, our intellect, our ideas, our inspiration, that initial spark, right? That's the electric part of the electromagnetic field. But what magnetizes things to us, what brings things in, are emotions. And that is what operates our subconscious mind, which is running the show 95% of the time. Frightening that all the thinking, all the strategizing, all that stuff, we put so much focus on our mind, and that conscious mind is only 5% of what's really going on most of the time. So really being conscious about what, not only what we say and what we think, but what we feel. That's why when you talk about affirmations or the power of the law of attraction, if you do not feel and believe what you're saying and thinking, what always manifests is what you feel, what you think, and what you believe, right? We are our beliefs. We are living that. That's what we've manifested. So when you want to shift these, sometimes there's stuff stuck in our energy field, okay? Right? Your energy, I'm energy. We are all energy. Everybody and everything, right? And it's just a matter of how we're vibrating. So we can see physical form because it's not vibrating as dense, like as fast. It's more densely vibrating than radio waves or internet waves, right? How we're being able to see each other right now virtually. So everybody and everything is energy. So it stands to reason that things can get stuck in your physical, mental, emotional, and even spiritual or energetic bodies. So there's a correlation between our physical health, and when we're physically healthy, we're able to cope with stress and emotions. When we're emotionally healthy, our bodies also function more properly. And things like nutrition and exercise and mindset and lifestyle all help. But bioenergetics is truly the game changer because it gets to the root cause of a lot of our chronic illnesses, like what's stuck. The word emotion is energy in motion, emotion. And when it's not in motion, and a lot of us shove our energy down low, right? We stuff it, we don't deal with it. It causes dis-ease within our energy field, our bodies. And that's typically when we go to a doctor going, this doesn't feel right. There's something wrong. We can actually help people heal quicker and shift quicker. As coaches, we would know exactly what to coach around using my soul intelligence method. So the concept of bioenergetics and bioenergetic analysis has actually been around since the 1950s. And my bioenergetic therapy that I call the soul intelligence method, to me, is one of the most effective, quickest things that can help release physical, mental, emotional tension that is the cause of most of our challenges. There could be something that you are carrying for your family line that's getting in the way. There could be, right? We inherit things through our DNA or our ancestors, and it may not just be something physical. It may not be something that is just, a genetic factor. It could actually be an emotional behavior, right? So these are things that we aren't even aware of, that through my method, we can bring up from the conscious mind, from the subconscious mind to the conscious mind so it can be released. And unlike therapy, where you have to kind of go back and you have to get yourself in imaging those scenarios that caused you that pain in the first place and relive it to experience the feeling, to shift it up and out, this allows us to release trauma without having to relive all those symptoms and without having to necessarily go back there. And I would love the opportunity to teach you and allow you to add this to your practice, no matter who you are, whether you're in a company, whether you're on your own, if you're a coach, if you're another healer, if you're a therapist. This can really be a game changer. You could 10x your revenue by adding on a new service like this. And certainly, it would be something that can enhance your practice. So if you are interested in learning more about the Soul Intelligence Method, send me a message. Just say that you're interested in finding out a little bit more. We will set up a call, a totally free call where I will sit down. We'll talk about where you're at, where you want to go, what you want to improve, and whether the Soul Intelligence Method might be the right thing for you to help you upshift what you really want to do. All right. I look forward to talking to you again next week during our transformational high tea. And until then, if you have any questions, just send me a direct message and I will be happy to get on the phone with you. Have a great week, everybody.